That is a ton of planing. But those 3 boards on the edge are off the sawmill. And these others over here are what they look like once they're planed down. Like I said, they are beautiful boards. That's going to be some pretty floor. Alright, yeah, it as usual. I don't know what I was doing. I started straightening these edges off on these boards yesterday. I let them dry a little bit overnight. And running through the plane, I've been planing all day long. The new planer, it's quite nice. I'm glad I got it. It feeds really well, nice, smooth. I got all excited. I thought I was ready to go. I went up, measured the corners to cut out for the post, and cut a board 1/2 inch longer and set it up there. Made sure everything was right, and that's when it dawned on me that the building's 12 foot, not 8. I don't know where I got 8 from, but yeah, I'm short on boards now, so I have to trim and plane 2 more boards down. Hopefully I can get 12 inches out of them. I'm not quite sure. If I can't, then I have to rethink a lot of things here. But yeah, that's how it goes. So, on to that. I got the boards that I'm going to use for this porch down at the shop. I got them cut off even and planed down. They look pretty good. I'm kind of excited about it. What I'm going to do now is I have to fit this board around this post. A lot of people are probably wondering why I didn't put the floor down and put the post on top of it. The reason is I knew I was using oak that I just milled, and if it shrinks, that post isn't going to move. I was afraid if I put it on top of that oak board and it shrunk, that stuff can, I mean, sometimes I've seen wood shrink 1/2 inch. That's a lot when it's connected to the roof, so I didn't want to set it on top. It's a lot harder, but I'm going to cut it around. Now we'll see if we can do it right. I got a piece of plywood. We're going to make a pattern first. What I'm going to do is take this piece of wire and bend it right around here. Should have made it longer. Bend it around this bottom. Dang it, I needed it just a hair longer. Quarter of an inch. I'm going to take this. Set that right there. That's pretty close. This time we're going to cut to the inside. Yeah, I ain't real good at this. I worked as a fitter, Sea Ray boats for 3 days. Three days was all it took to know that that is not what I wanted to do. It's pretty darn close. It's not perfect, it's not gonna be, but that's pretty close. This is the blank we made up there. And we're gonna trace it out here. Cut it out with the jigsaw. Let's see how that works when we get it back up there. Working on the door frame, and this door is giving me problems. This door is pretty almost the reason I did not do this. It's been such a pain in the butt. I cut that tree literally like 2 years ago. It's been sitting up on the hill. I cut up the boards, brought them inside, stacked them, put weight on them, let them dry. Did the moisture meter, thought they were dry. Put this together and it warped seriously bad. So bad that I put every heavy tool, log, anvil, everything I had on here to flatten it out. And when I did, it left a big gap. So what I did was I cut this piece to go in there. Now I'm going to put those in and put the coating on it. Pain in the butt. But the other side, I've bought a crap load of wood putty. I ain't got no choice. All I can do is putty it. But at least the exterior part where the sun is going to be is covered up. So not happy with it, but I've already framed this front of the building to this door. So as much as I want to, I can't back out now. But I'm also got all the boards cut. That's the floor of the front porch of the cabin. That's what those are going to look like. This is the bottom side, so I was just getting to finish on them. It's so windy out here right now. I couldn't do the other side if I wanted to. This is going to be pretty. And there's also a screw up in this one too. You'll see. It's cold this morning. Yeah. Glue on everything. And to go down and get some bigger dowels. Normally I use the 5/16, but that countersink, I break countersinks like once a day. I broke one this morning. That countersink is bigger, so I want these in there tight. Like I said, when stuff shrinks, you want it. You want it tight. I got all the screw holes plugged. Now it's just a matter of a whole lot of sanding. That's what happens with handmade stuff. Alright, after hours of sanding, I got all the screw holes plugged and it's all sanded down. Now we're going to get the coat on it and you'll see why I go through all that work. A couple hours of sanding, freezing my butt off. And it's been calm all morning, but now I'm going to get this finish on and the wind wants to pick up. I'm going to try to go ahead and get it down. Hopefully it doesn't blow anything on it. But it's a ton of work for a stupid floor. But in a few minutes you'll understand why I went through all that work. There's a difference between building something and bringing something alive. This old dead tree is fixing to come alive. Pretty nice porch for a simple little cabin. If you watch the other video, that's where I fixed my mistake right there. I think it looks alright.